It's Kevin.
And Jeff. And we're cooking today.
We are. Who knew that we're cooking again? Bringing you another great product from Tupperware.
Wrong color, right product.
Correct. Now, the thing about this is, gosh, we're going to need to launch this video sooner than any of the other ones because this is a limited engagement, this little deal right here.
This is only available through August 9th.
August 9th.
The spreader, again, wrong color, right product.
And this is more like a lighter color blue.
Yeah, but it's blue, so.
But it's these 3 pieces that's on sale.
$15.
And they're calling it the something spreader, something delicious set. I don't know. We're not care what it's called.
I actually don't either, now that you say
it's called something special.
It is.
But anyways, it's great for making uncrustable desserts, sandwiches, and even some savory things that we're going to try today.
Yeah, we're going to do 3 different recipes or 3 different Sammys with it.
Yes.
You could do, we're not going to do peanut butter and jelly, but you could do peanut butter and jelly for the kids.
Correct.
Our first one, we're going to do a Nutella and strawberry, a Nutella spread, or wait, what's it called? Hazelnut spread.
So, sorry Nutella company, we just used your name. So send us some money. Yeah. It can be any off-brand hazelnut spread.
The 3-cent royalty fee is in the mail.
Exactly. So it's basically using our sandwich press and then the Nutella and some fresh cut strawberries, which we've seen done, which looks delicious. Oh, look, there's a hole in that bread.
Let's hold that one till later.
It already has that hole cut in it.
So I bought whole wheat bread instead of just plain old white bread, simply because I thought it might be better.
Here, let me move this out of the way so we can get a good angle of this. So what you're doing is you're taking the round part of the press and you're using that as your cutter to cut down and cut the round pieces of either your pie dough, because you can use this for pie doughs too, if you're doing like fry pies, or your sandwich bread. And then what that does is it makes the perfect little round for your press. Enough,
this bread is not quite. There's still crust on it.
Very fresh.
Actually, what'll happen is when we crimp it, it'll cut those crust edges off.
Correct.
So.
And then talk about this little doula right there.
There is, you can see the little star, maybe.
It's very small.
But it's also, it's not just for decoration.
Here.
Do you have something we can get it out of there?
Pointy. There's a purpose to that
If you're watching your
star.
carbs, this is what Kevin's going to make his sandwich out of.
Done. I'm full. Nothing more for me today.
But what it does is it provides a little vent hole. So if you're actually, because you can make empanadas with this, and you can put them in grease and fry them, and that will give the sandwich a little bit of a chance to breathe.
Now, so since we've cut our 2 rounds, then what we're going to do is we're going to spread.
I was going to say, where'd it go?
With our spreader. You got that? I'll grab this. We're very well rehearsed today, as you can see.
We are.
So you kind of want to try to get it in the center because we're going to crimp down on the sides and you'll probably get a big goo mess if you don't. And then
I'm just going to use the leftover.
Gooey mess. So then you place this in here. And then you're going to take your strawberries and you're going to line the center with your strawberries. These are very fresh strawberries. And then you take the top and you place that on like that. And then you press and crunch and crimp.
It's like a workout.
It is. Perfecto. So then what you get is the most perfect little round uncrustable sandwich. Look how amazing that is. Delish. So that's our hazelnut spread and our
it's much more attractive on that side.
Strawberry. Look how great that is. But we also thought it would be really fun to do like little pizza pockets. So we're going to try that today. We have not attempted this recipe yet. So we're going to do an attempt of that. I'm going to turn my little skillet on over here. So let's get this rocking and rolling.
We're going to scrape the Nutella out
Get that warmed up. Oh, sweet and savory, it's fun. So I'm going to have Jeff cut again to do a little pizza pocket. Let me grab these ingredients. So we just have some oregano, some provolone, some pizza sauce, and some pepperonis. And then I've melted some butter in our little Tupperware measuring cups that are microwave safe. Great, I love this for melting chocolate and doing butter because it covers and it won't splatter. So you just take the smaller one and you invert it like this. So when you're melting your butter, you don't get splattered all over the inside of your microwave. And this is currently not available, I don't think, but this is our little Click It baster. So I'm gonna take our melted butter and then I'm gonna baste our pocket before we put it into the frying pan. This would be a fun thing to do with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Right? And then we could use the
I mean, look at all the fun we're having.
It's a blast.
You could make croutons out of the crust.
Croutons.
Or
grab
use
your
them.
spoon.
Or use them for.
I'll have you baste that.
Star didn't come out.
Do what?
Star didn't come out. Well, that's not a pretty star.
Oh well.
Sorry, you're not
That
going to
was
get to
my
eat that one.
That was my
One
lunch.
helping of stars
my
is
lunch.
enough.
I'll just eat this piece of crust. But how fun! So we'll do our little pepperonis. Now, like I said, this is a experimentation. Let's do 3 pepperonis. How's that? And then a little oregano. That's going to give us a little bit of pizzazz. Sure, why not?
All right, and then we're going to cream it.
And then we're going to cream.
Smells good.
Hot.
Is it hot already?
Getting hot. I'm not quite used to my induction burner and knowing if I want to be at 6, 7, or 8. Our cookware, which is what this is super, super, super heat conductive. So if you're ever using our cookware, you never want to go on flaming hot, high heat, ever.
Right.
You don't have to. Medium heat, medium high is all you ever need to do.
You will end up, and look how cute that
Look at that! All right, so I'm going to do a little. Now, we were also talking when we were discussing what we were going to do today. You could probably do grilled cheese.
Yeah, absolutely.
So give this a little painting. Now, I've never done the fry pies. Ooh, sizzle.
Well, I grew up, we used to camp, and we had those camp pies, those little metal, the iron things that you put the bread in. We had a round one, we had a square one. And we would do we would do all this stuff and just stick it in the coals. And it was always a lot of fun to do that.
So in our fundraising line, our current fundraising line, we also have the empanada maker, which is the half circle.
Right.
Which does the half crimp, sort of like a large ravioli.
It's basically this, only this is the whole thing.
Correct.
And it's hinged.
Right, which is really good. We were also going to do a cherry pie.
Yes.
So I'm going to keep my eye on this. Get a spatula.
So we'll cut another 2 slices of bread.
And like I said, we God, like, hello, what?
Easy for you to say.
Cut.
Actually, it cuts better if you do it on the counter and not the cutting board.
Yes.
Because here I am peeling all the sides off. I'm like, oh yeah, that one makes the product look
I
great.
was gonna say it looks
But see, and then the star
mangled.
comes out. Here's your second
I
course.
was gonna say, thank you. Pie dough. So some of the recipes that we've been looking online, you can buy the pre-made pie dough, the rollout crust, right? Or pastry.
Like
I'm terrible.
I'm gonna say
like
phyllo dough.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Seriously, I wish you guys could see this. We need to have like one of the Bubsy Berkeley cams over the top of our head.
Now this is different on
to show. Yeah, so he's using our
it's an
E-series
older
can
version.
opener. It's an older version of the can opener, right? Because I've been in Tupperware forever. But what it does is it does not cut the top off your can, it just releases the seal. So there's no sharp edge on your lid or your can, and which is super nice for not burning yourself. Okay, now my skillet's too hot.
Is it on flaming?
Yes, it's on flaming hot right now.
All right, I'm gonna put this.
It's smoking. I hope our smoke alarm doesn't go off. If it does, that's cut.
So you could do this with blueberry pie filling, which is what I wanted to do, but
That's plenty. Careful, don't overfill.
well, let's do one.
Squeeze out over the edge. Hey, I think we're onto something here. But my skillet's way too hot. It's smoking. That does give you a workout.
Excuse me. Let me take a
Take a sip.
There we go.
It's the smoke from my hot skillet.
It is. It's killing me. Oh, so look at that.
Yeah.
And you can see the little star. You can see a little cherry through it, peeking through there.
Here, since my skillet's atomically hot,
Yeah,
let's move
it
forward.
might.
Let's just move right forward, shall we? A little butter on here. Perfect. Both sides. Make a little fry pie. In it goes.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
All right, so I think we should cut into one of these. This little pizza pie one. Pull that up and show how toasty that is.
Look how brown that got.
Super toasty.
And that was in
little
there.
Pizza
I mean,
pie.
both sides.
Indeed.
It really, if only you had smell-o-vision, because it smells amazing. So check that out.
Nice. I guess my question is it warm in the center? Not too bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Gosh, that takes me back to like being 12 years old.
Wow,
Which is
okay.
a very long time ago.
So, you know,
Sitting around the campfire.
I don't really know if this is a honest recipe that's out there, but because we were just kind of like improvising, but that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's basically just you're making a grilled cheese in a little
Yeah.
pocket.
You're making grilled cheese with
Pocket, yeah.
pizza sauce and pepperoni, and
That's yummy.
that really is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so since this is hot, this is working fast.
So maybe a lower setting.
I'm like,
Like if you put
this
the
goes
if you
1
put the
to
cover,
10 and I'm
if-
on
if you
5
put the-
right now.
If you put the cover on the skillet, it might
Steam it. Make it,
keep the heat in.
yeah. So,
But the cheese was melted on that, so I mean it wasn't.
yeah, the cheese was melted. The
it
sauce
wasn't
just
that
could
it
have been
was-
a little bit warmer.
Yeah, it didn't really burn our tongues, which
No.
tells me that we're either smart or we didn't cook it well enough. I'm gonna go with smart.
So you could do apple, blueberry, cherry,
I mean, you could do.
peach.
Oh yeah. Or if you had, like, if you were the peach truck has been coming through Columbus this summer
Yes.
from Georgia, so you could do peaches that you had chopped up. Now, I probably would cut those a little smaller than what you normally would for
Yeah.
like a peach pie.
Slice them thinner.
Yeah. And maybe in
We know, and what you could even do too is you can use our Power Chef,
Mhm.
and you could really just chop them up, add a little bit of sugar, brown sugar or whatever, make it a little bit more.
You could do that with any fresh, like you could do strawberries.
Yep.
Like really, you could do that with just about anything. Honestly. Oh, look at that.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this off
Smoking.
and bring this one over. And I'm gonna finish this while you're cutting to that because this is delicious. So, is it flaming hot apple? I mean, cherry.
No, I'm afraid I didn't want to
Pie
get that.
filling.
I didn't want to get
Like
the syrupy part on my finger.
Like at that hamburger place. I won't say their name. Filling hot. Caution, filling hot.
Not hot the whole way through.
Go a little bit
Which
longer.
I think lower heat, longer, with the lid on.
Oh, hello.
Let's try.
I'm in love with the pizza one. You lost your cherry.
It's warm.
Sorry.
That's been going
Family
for
show.
years.
Family show.
It's warm, it's just not hot.
Yeah.
Like the cherries aren't cold.
Okay. That's good. And you know what? You could even dust it with a little powdered sugar afterwards.
Good idea.
Make it a little prettier. But this is great.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm in love with that little thing. So,
Yeah, when it first came out, I was like,
yeah. All the mommies on the team, they were happy because they were like, ooh, I can make, because you're saving money on the packaging and all the ingredients that you don't know what's in those Uncrustables or whatever that you're buying at the store.
It's like a pack
and you're
of-
really making your own, saving money.
somebody posted what they pay for a box of those, and I was like, wow.
I mean, that was like
It's
pennies.
really, it's a name brand jelly that rhymes with puckers.
Now we're trying to be so politically
literally,
correct
you're buying,
so we don't get into trouble.
you're buying a peanut butter and jelly that somebody else has made, packaged, and frozen.
Right. And what you can do is you can pre-make all these and freeze them in our freeze mates.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is perfect. So then you just have them pre-made and you can just grab them out of the freezer and defrost
You
them.
could
and you're ready to go.
probably put them in the oven too. Like
Yeah.
if you pre-grilled them and then froze them.
Well, and I think any of these things
Because you
would
could just
work.
throw them on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven.
Yeah. But you could do like the pizza ones you could do in a toaster oven. I don't have a toaster oven.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're a toaster oven person or owner, then I think that would really work too. We were just thinking grilled cheese along these lines today to be able to do these, but you could probably put them in a toaster oven and get the same result. It's good.
Ooh, I lost another cherry. I'm just not meant to have one.
Clearly. All right. Well, I think we're done. Was that what we wanted to show today?
That was it.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to finish my cherry pie, and thanks for watching today.
Bye.